Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Okay, so if you're dating in your 30s, this is for you. I need you to stop and I need you to listen because I need some advice, okay? So I'm trying to date. I'm trying. Although I don't feel emotionally ready. I don't feel emotionally available, but I'm trying. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to be 32 soon, very soon. And I don't feel like I have time to sit at home and get ready and like spend time on myself and heal and all these things because what if that takes 5 more years? And then what? I'm going to be 35, 36, 37 years old. Now I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Let me go date. No. Like I want kids. I want to be a mom. I want to be somebody's wife and I don't want to start that at 40 or even 35. So like I don't know. Does anybody else in their 30s just feel rushed? Like rushed to find your person and settle down and do all these things even though you're not necessarily ready? Or is it just me? And if you're going through the same thing, like just give me some advice. Like, how are you guys handling this? Also, dating in LA. That's a whole other show. Like, a lot of men in LA don't have a lot to offer. I'm not gonna lie. At least not the ones that are coming my way. And I mean, I don't feel like my husband is here, but I'm trying to find him. But I just feel like, why did this have to happen to me in my 30s? Like, why didn't I leave when I was in my 20s?
You didn't live because it's LA. You're all about that nightlife, and I bet you were even more into that nightlife when you were in your 20s. Now that you're in your 30s, you start to feel the consequences of those actions. Who would have thought your biological clock is actually ticking? TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, maybe that's not the best place to ask for advice. Even more because of this.
Before I go out, I just want to tell you guys something as your new TikTok big sister.
Alright, big sister. I get that TikTok gave you an idea that you're somewhat famous, but still, you're gonna get from TikTok the exact type of advice you are giving others. Anyway, I've made this long enough. You said you're 32 now? No worries, I'll see you again at 42.
But the question is, when do you settle? When do you compromise? Or do you at all? As for me, I've been single a pretty long time. Never thought it would be this long. I have to admit, when I got divorced a long time ago, I was a little arrogant. I was in my mid-30s, and I knew it was a good catch. Good woman, educated, great career, amazing mom, and I was a great wife. Cook, clean, do all that. So I kind of was a little arrogant and thought, oh, it's no problem. I'm going to be married in 2 to 3 years. Well, it's been a long, long time. And honestly, not even gotten close. And so sometimes, like a lot of women in my situation that I've talked to, that you ask yourself, well, when do you give up? When do you give up on finding the one? Or do you? As for me, I go back and forth. Sometimes I go, well, I just need to be with Mr. Right Now. Doesn't give me butterflies, but he's a good man. He's nice. He likes me. Don't have much in common, but he calls, so I talk to him. Or sometimes you've got the one that gives you butterflies, but he's unreliable and not dependable. He's broke. You got to take him out to dinner. We've all done that. Those are never sustaining long-term relationships. So the question is, do you compromise? Well, where I am right now today, I'm going to say no. I'm not going to compromise. I'm waiting. I'm going to stay optimistic. It gets hard staying optimistic this long, but I'm going to stay optimistic.
Ma'am, you're 60. You're still chasing butterflies. You're still getting ran through by whoever, if you are, because you refuse to compromise. When do you give up? Give up on what? I hope you'll never give up, because any man that will ever want to be with you is gonna compromise, give up, and settle. Chasing butterflies at 60? You cannot make this up.
Here are just a couple more ways you can tell if a man is hyper feminine on dating apps and social media. And I'm going to throw in another red flag just for good measure.
All right, the first thing we're going to look at is if they answer any of their questions with things like, I want somebody who wants to build an empire.
Brace yourselves, it's gonna be a long list, but let's start. Eat bananas, eat popsicles, eat lollipops, eat kale, eat salads, do yoga, do intricate dances with women, do intricate dances with other men, dance generally, have female friends, spend time with said female friends, go to brunch, have too many female friends, have too many male friends, go to a movie with a male friend or two, go on a trip maybe with a male friend or two, ride a bike, cry, not cry, blow on hot food or liquids, run for the bus, use umbrellas, order fruity drinks, be excited to see your boys, text with emojis, eat hot dogs, smoking hookah, something, order dessert, be clean, decorate, and obviously the last one, build empire. Maybe next time just save us all the trouble to go through all that list and say if he breathes. Maybe if I really want to, I will give you the fruity drinks. But if being clean is hyper feminine, find yourself a man that lives under a bridge. He's gonna be masculine enough for you.
This comment was on a video I made about being an anxious dater. So here are the steps that I took to heal and find a more healthy relationship with dating. First, and I think this is the foundation for any healing journey, is to get into therapy. And actually, when I found out I was an anxious dater, I had actually already been in therapy for years. I just was also in a relationship, so I wasn't really working through relational traumas with my therapist. Second, I started a inner child healing workshop and practice called To Be Magnetic. It's by a manifestation coach named Lacey Phillips. I love her process. She uses meditations to take you back through your inner child traumas and kind of rewrite them and heal them. And lastly, I've been using shrooms. I've been taking mushrooms for healing.
Oh, right, mushrooms. Maybe it's the mushrooms that's keeping you from finding a relationship. You did say you found a better relationship with dating. I don't even know what that means, but I do know you still haven't found that relationship you're looking for. Maybe put the healing mushrooms away for a second and focus more on finding a relationship.
I don't know why I'm hanging out with you right now, but I don't miss you. Do not kiss me. I don't like you anymore. We're just friends. The back seat? You have to be joking. Take me home. I would like to go home. We're already here. Are you hungry? Do you want to go eat real quick? I don't like you anymore, okay? Nothing you could possibly do or say about anybody will hurt my feelings ever again. I swear. I don't care. I know we've been broken up for 6 months already, but why'd you like Jessica's picture last night? That was very disrespectful. You don't have to be doing all of that.
That was POV, you're hanging out with your ex. That was also some bad acting, but well, whatever. You're hanging out with your ex because he is that good when it comes to having fun on the backseat. Obviously, he didn't want to come in and have something to eat. He wanted just the dessert. Alright, let's see now. I'm 27 years old. I live. Okay. Yeah, I would say that's not only preferable, but it's kind of a requirement. And let me start over. I'm 27 years old. I live, and there's a heart emoji. So she lives, love, she lives. She lives, okay? Single, divorced, and looking for true love. Will you be my boyfriend? No. I appreciate the fact that you live and all that, but I think I'm just gonna stay away.
So, has everybody heard of the term DINK? D-I-N-K, double income, no kids? And then I thought, well, I'm single income, no kids, so what's that? That's S-I-N-K. Sink. Because that's what I'm doing. Drowning in my loneliness.
Yeah, let that sink in. But how can that be? I thought you're all happy being single. Isn't that the newest trend on TikTok? Anyway, here's what you need to do. You need to go ahead and listen to that 60-year-old woman who's not compromising because she wants, what was it? Butterflies. When he mentions a second date, but he was just there for free food and drinks because he was bored. I think I was using the word were wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So you are a foodie call. Well, good for you. Keep in mind that from what we've learned so far, karma is real. And don't worry, it will come for you too.
I'm sitting here with just this horrible realization. I have spent most of my days figuring out how I can become physically, mentally, financially, spiritually healthy enough to be able to afford and take care of a child. And not only have I taken that time, but I've done the math, and it does not work out. I am not young enough, or fertile enough, or financially stable enough to even do another round of IVF. And at 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time. Like, I don't. Because I can't spend another minute of my life trying to make something work when I'm just fighting upstream.
Now I'm gonna use the foodie call screenshot because it makes more sense. I also had to stop the video because that music is really annoying. At the end of the video, she still fails to take any responsibilities because it was not her fault or something. And that's great, obviously it's never your fault. What you're facing right now are the consequences of your own action. We're the one choosing our own paths in life and you chose yours. Your husband turned into your ex-husband for whatever reasons, I have no idea. But again, every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
I am so single that I went to a cliff and yelled, "I love you!" And the echo yelled back, "I just want to be friends."
Alright, you wonderful people. I really did try to make this a special part, but truth is I don't even know what special is anymore after watching all these videos. But I do appreciate every single one of you for watching. I do still hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for being with me for so long. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.